Good morning, friends and family. Welcome once again to Coffee Conversations with Stephan. Baie welkom by Koffie Klets met Stephan. We're kind of drawing to the end of our little series on mature manhood from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 13. And yesterday we looked at the fullness of the measure of the stature of Christ. That's what we all attain to. And I would like to kind of end with a bit of a story that I read again from Ray Stedman, one of my favorite authors. And he kind of explains growing in Christ likeness like this. He says, since growth is a matter of knowledge plus obedience plus time, we do not need to be discouraged if we find that we are not yet completely like Christ. Okay, none of us are completely like Christ. Some years ago, a button could be seen on the lapels of many Christians. The button read PB, PG, IN, TWMY. And when you ask the people what it actually meant, they would reply, please be patient, God is not through with me yet. And I want to ask you, the listener, maybe be patient with somebody in your life, because God's not through with you or with them. That we are all in the process of growing in Christ-likeness. This is a great truth that each one of us needs to remember. It's not a statement of an unwillingness to change, like because some people just don't want to change. But it's a recognition that change takes time, but it is taking place. The proper attitude for a healthy Christian is an eagerness to grow. For every single Christian, we should be eager to grow. Ray Stedman writes, he says, I once asked a boy how old he was. Quick as a flash, he said, I am 12, going on 13, but soon to be 14. And Ray says that is the kind of eagerness for maturity we should all have. We do not need to ask ourselves, am I mature? Am I completely like Christ? Instead, we should ask ourselves, am I on the way? Is there progress? And every day, you should ask yourself that question. Is there progress? Am I growing in the right direction? So I want to end off and say to you, do not be discouraged if you are not experiencing overnight spiritual maturity. It doesn't matter if you say it for 3 months, 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, 12 years. Doesn't matter. Remember that it takes God years to grow an oak tree. The Lord calls us to be oaks of righteousness in Isaiah 61. But He can grow a squash in 3 months and a radish plant in a few weeks. And which would you rather be? My question is that to you. Do you want to be a little squash, a little radish? You can grow up, but do you want to be an oak of righteousness unto the Lord, a planting of the Lord? I want to end with this quote. It says, this may sound selfish, but I trust it is understood. What is the purpose of the church in the world? It is to complete itself that it might grow up. It is to complete itself, and you are a part of church. And you complete it. Each one of us, each component is very precious in the sight of the Lord. And I want to remind you of that today. Be blessed, have a great day, and keep on keeping on. Keep on growing. And remember, please be patient. God is not through with me yet.